To create a new project in Kanban Manager, we click in the main menu on the project and then on the new project. In the form of basic information, we enter the basic data, the project number, the name of the project, the total value, then we select the category, we choose the priority, the strategy, the project status, and the period for the project duration, the start and the end of the project. And we can enter the description of the project. Then we click Save to save the project. After saving, the project options are displayed on the left side, and the project processes are displayed in the menu. The next step is to define the project team and add people to work on the project. We click on the project team option on the left and then select the people who should be included in the team members field. In the project role drop-down menu, we assign the corresponding role in the project. Then we click the Add button. When creating a project, the person who created the project is automatically assigned the role of project manager. Kanban Manager has several predefined roles in the project. These can be changed or added by the application administrator if necessary. In the next step that we define the options is the project budget. In the project options, we click on the budget. First, we select the institution or organization that is funding the project and enter the project amount. In Kanban Manager, it is possible to enter the newly calculated project amount in another currency. After entering the data, we save it. Among other options, there are data on project location, project owner, project target users, demographic data, documents, log frame, and recorder activities that can be entered in the project. If some of the options are not needed in the project, we can remove them from the project menu using the project settings option. For our project, we use the project theme, the calendar, the project owner, budget, and the documents, and we can define the standard activity view as a task list, Gantt view, or Kanban view. Then we saved our selected options. So now we have only the options that we selected in project settings. Now we are going to enter the data about project owner. We clicked on the project owner option on the left. We entered the owner earlier. We select the same from the drop-down menu. If the owner of the project has not been entered before, by clicking on the plus sign, we will open the form for entering the new owner. We will be filling in the data in the fields code, name, we select the type. We can enter the address. Contact person. Phone number. Email. And after we enter the data, we save it. Now we can select the new owner from the drop-down menu and save it as the project owner. With the option documents, we can upload project relevant documents. We click on the select the documents, click on the open, and we added the documents. We have to add some document description. And after that we save the data. The list of tasks is defined using the option in the task menu. We can add a new task in two ways. By clicking on new task, or we can use the quick menu and create a task from it. In the form of basic information, we fill in the fields for the new task: the name, the priority, description, the start and finish date, due date, add a work found, and we save the data. After saving, we get the options from the task on the left side. It is necessary to assign the task to a specific member of the team who is responsible for the implementation. We enter the name of the person and we click on the Add button. We are now logging out and we are going to log in as the team member who is responsible for the project task. The task is displayed in the taskbar, and when we click on one of these tasks, we get a list of the assigned tasks. If we select one of these tasks, we can see the content of the tasks and work on them further. The next element in tasks are resources. To create resources, we first click on the virtual resources. We click on the plus sign, write the resource, choose the resource type, and we save it. Now we select the resource and define the value. And the cost. And we save it. For the project task, we click on the resources, enter the resource name, the amount of resource usage, and the description, and we save it. We can add the same used virtual resource to the other projects. Via the comments option, we can enter comments on the task. Perhaps you can also add one or more documents and automatically notify one or more team members of the comment with a message. In the Documents option, we can add one or more documents to the task. We We also give a brief description of this. All documents that have been added to the task can be displayed in one place on Files. This way, it is easier to have an overview of documents. During the implementation of task, the user can change certain elements in tasks, such as progress, or when the task is finished, we can enter the finish date, or we can just click on the finished tab and we can notify the manager and or other team members with the option message that the task is completed. When the task is over and we go to the user control panel, we see that the task has gone from soon to finished. This way we have a simple overview of all processes and their status. The project manager can monitor the status of task from start to finish. The manager is also informed about the completion of the tasks via the notification. When you get the message about it, you can open the task from the link in the message. There are 3 levels of dashboards or control panels in Kendo Manager. The first is a personal dashboard that lists all the projects and processes that have been assigned to the user for resolution. The second level is within the project. When we open a project and switch to the overview, we get all the listed processes and statuses in which they are located. The review is aimed at the project manager, who can quickly and easily oversee the development and implementation of the processes. The third level is the Dojo control panel, which is used to monitor all active projects in real time. This option is usually given to the project manager or company owner. The Dojo control panel lists all active processes and projects that are in the application according to timelines: today, upcoming, late, and finished. Upcoming refers to all processes and projects whose expiration date is within the next 7 days. Today refers to all processes and projects whose expiration date expires during the day. Late refers to projects that have passed their completion deadline, and all completed projects and processes are added to the finished list. When the project is complete and archived, all associated processes disappear from each control panel. For a task to become a milestone, the milestone option must be activated in the task. The beginning and the end of the milestones is 1 day. We can see all the milestones in one place in the list of milestones in the main menu. To deactivate the milestone, we click on the milestone checkbox and change the date fields. All costs in Kanban Manager are tasks related. There are different cost categories to choose from. These categories are not final, as the application administrator can add new costs in the codebook. These are the name, the date of cost, the task, price per unit, number of units. We enter the text amount manually. It is not calculated automatically. We choose the type and write the description of the cost. In addition to entering the costs, it is possible to notify one or more team members at the same time with a message about the entered costs. Finally, we save the cost. Costs can be exported to the PDF, Excel, or Word. In addition to the basic, we also have alternative costs. These are costs that are tied to another currency due to imports from another country and that you want to include in the project. Alternative costs are an additional option that are not required to be used. It is optionally specified that each member can enter their own expenses, time, and resources. The Problems option is used to register the problems and assign them to project team members to resolve them and establish the connection with the specific project tasks. To create the new problem, select the project, then Issues and New Issue. We enter the name, report date, due date, influence, priority, and we save it. If we have a document about the problem, we can upload it to the next step is to assign a team member to help resolve this issue. In tasks, we give the tasks to which this problem relates. The person assigned to this problem will find this problem in the problems box on the control panel. With the risks option in Kanban Manager, you can track the risks that occur within the project. We click on risks and then on the new risk. We enter the name, the name of the person who reported the risk, the description, the report date, a due date, the influence, probability, and then we save the risk. We delegate the risk solution to a specific team member. In tasks, we choose the task with which the risk is associated. The number of risks has increased. In the risks field in overview, when the risk is resolved, we open the risk and click the finished box, checkbox, and we enter the resolve date and we save it. In Kanban Manager, you can enter changes made within the project. We click on the changes and then on new change. We enter the name, then the name of the team member who reported the change, description, reporting date, the deadline for the implementation of the change, the impact, the influence, and the priority, and we save the data. Then we assign a team member who is responsible for implementation. In the tasks, we choose the tasks which is related to this change. The number of changes has been increased in the changes field in control panel and in the overview. The time use option helps track the time used in the project. When we click New Time Use, we receive a form that we fill out to enter the time spent. First we select the user and the task. To which the time consumption relates. The hours and minutes used, the price and the date, and the description. And we save it. The time spent is added and shown on the display. The time spent is also shown in the reports. Kanban Manager has a large number of different reports, such as project overview, project report, cost overview, or time. Project overview allows us to compile the list of projects. The report contains several options to allow a list of projects to be created according to the requirements. The report can be printed out or exported in various formats like PDF, Excel worksheet, or document. Project report is a flexible report that you can customize to meet your needs. Select the project and choose the options that you want to appear in the report. Click Generate Report. The report can be exported or printed. Cost Overview provides a detailed overview of the costs in the selected project. We choose the project and click on Generate Report. Report on the cost is flexible report. If you want to display selected data on cost in the selected project, just check the option you want. Overview of time spent on the project. We click on the reports and time. Then we choose the project and we generate the project. The report can be printed or exported in various formats.